In the quiet solitude of her dimly lit apartment, Angela, a woman in her early 30s, answered a ringing phone, unsuspecting of the cryptic revelation that awaited her. The voice on the other end, hauntingly familiar, sent shivers down her spine. "Angela, it's me, you." From the future, the voice whispered, carrying the weight of years yet to unfold. A pregnant pause hung in the air as Angela grappled with the surreal revelation. Skepticism battled with curiosity as the future version of herself began to unravel a chilling prophecy. A killer loomed in the shadows, destined to strike with malevolent intent. Torn between disbelief and the undeniable truth in her own voice, Angela listened to the warning that transcended the boundaries of time. Future Angela, burdened by the echoes of horrors yet to transpire, implored her present self to heed the cryptic message and escape the impending doom. As Angela navigated the ensuing days, paranoia and fear became her unwelcome companions. Every shadow held the potential for danger, and every passerby seemed a potential harbinger of the looming killer. The boundary between reality and the supernatural blurred, leaving Angela in a state of perpetual unease. The mysterious caller, her future self, continued to provide cryptic clues, leading Angela on a treacherous journey to uncover the identity of the impending threat. The city, once familiar, transformed into a labyrinth of ominous alleys and darkened corners, concealing the malevolent force that lurked within. Haunted by the impending doom, Angela's days became a relentless pursuit of the truth. Her nights were plagued by nightmarish visions, each more vivid than the last. The killer's face eluded her, shrouded in the enigma that veiled the future. In a climactic confrontation in the shadowed heart of the city, Angela faced the elusive killer, the embodiment of the supernatural prophecy. The truth unraveled as the malevolent force revealed itself, a manifestation of unresolved trauma and dark secrets from Angela's past. In vanquishing the spectral killer, Angela not only saved herself, but also laid to rest the ghosts that lingered in the recesses of her own history. The mysterious phone calls ceased, leaving Angela to grapple with the surreal nature of her journey, a dance with the supernatural, a confrontation with her own shadows, and a glimpse into the twisted corridors of time. In the aftermath of the supernatural ordeal, Angela found herself standing at the crossroads of the tangible and the ethereal. The city, once draped in shadows of uncertainty, now bathed in the tentative glow of a new dawn. Yet the echoes of her journey lingered, and the boundary between the ordinary and the supernatural had blurred irreversibly. Haunted by the enigmatic convergence of her present and future selves, Angela sought solace in the aftermath of the ordeal. The specter of the supernatural had lifted, but the residue of the uncanny lingered in the corners of her consciousness. The unanswered questions became the ghosts that continued to tread softly through her thoughts. As weeks turned into months, Angela's life regained a semblance of normalcy. The ominous warnings and spectral phone calls had become distant memories, eclipsed by the demands of the everyday. Yet the experience had etched its mark on her soul, leaving her forever changed. In an attempt to reconcile the supernatural with the rational, Angela delved into the labyrinth of her own psyche. The trail of the killer, once a looming threat, now became a metaphor for the darker recesses of her own past. Unresolved traumas and buried secrets emerged like specters in the fog, demanding acknowledgement and closure. The journey of self-discovery led Angela to confront the shadows she had long evaded. In facing the demons of her past, she found a cathartic release, a purging of the supernatural residue that had clung to her existence. The mysterious phone calls, once a conduit to the future, now echoed with the whispers of her own resilience. As Angela embraced the nuances of her own humanity, the boundary between the ordinary and the supernatural became a fluid continuum. The city's alleys and streets, once shrouded in mystery, now bore the imprints of her transformative journey. The spectral killer, a manifestation of her own fears, had been vanquished, and in its wake, Angela emerged reborn. In the quaint town of Greenbrook, where shadows whispered secrets and the moon wore a shroud of mystery, young Ethan stumbled upon a truth that would unravel the fabric of his reality. The veil between the ordinary and the supernatural was lifted when he realized that the family he loved harbored a chilling secret. One gloomy evening, as the darkness swallowed the last traces of daylight, Ethan noticed peculiar changes in his family. Their eyes, once warm and familiar, now gleamed with an otherworldly luminescence. The contours of their smiles, once comforting, now carried an uncanny edge. Something was amiss, and the ominous air clung to the very walls of their home. The revelation struck Ethan like a bolt of lightning. His family had been replaced by extraterrestrial beings, masquerading as the ones he held dear. Panic and disbelief gripped his heart as he grappled with the horrifying reality. The monsters he feared were not under his bed, but seated at his dinner table, wearing the skin of those he loved. Desperation fueled Ethan's quest for answers. In the dead of night, armed only with a flashlight and a heart pounding with trepidation, he delved into the secrets his family had concealed. The town's archives, dusty and forgotten, revealed a history of unexplained phenomena and mysterious disappearances, a dark undercurrent woven into Greenbrook's tapestry. As Ethan ventured deeper into the labyrinth of the supernatural, he uncovered an ancient pact forged between the extraterrestrial entities and the town's ancestors. A malevolent force sought refuge in the guise of the townsfolk, perpetuating its existence through generations. The realization sent shivers down Ethan's spine, for he now faced not only the threat of cosmic interlopers, but the weight of a generational curse. In a chilling confrontation, Ethan confronted the alien entities that had replaced his family. The room pulsated with an otherworldly energy as the truth unfolded. The extraterrestrial beings, once shrouded in the familiarity of his loved ones, now revealed their true forms, grotesque amalgamations of nightmares. In a desperate bid to break the cycle, Ethan invoked ancient incantations and exposed the malevolent force to the blinding light of truth. The entities writhed in agony as the cosmic bindings unraveled, and the curse that had plagued Greenbrook for centuries began to dissipate. As dawn broke over the horizon, Ethan stood amidst the remnants of his once alien family, watching as the shadows of the Mimicry dissipated. The town, liberated from the supernatural shackles, breathed a sigh of relief. The boy who dared to confront the cosmic horrors became the harbinger of Greenbrook's redemption. Ethan's revelation about the extraterrestrial imposters haunting his family plunged him into a nightmarish journey through the shadows of Greenbrook. As the cosmic entities plotted their insidious assimilation of the town, Ethan embarked on a perilous quest to uncover the ancient origins of the malevolent force that gripped his home. Guided by cryptic symbols and whispered legends, Ethan delved into the heart of Greenbrook's history. The town's forgotten past unraveled before him like a tattered tapestry, revealing a dark covenant forged in the abyss. Generations ago, the ancestors of Greenbrook struck a sinister bargain to preserve their existence, sealing an unholy pact with extraterrestrial entities that thirsted for terrestrial souls. Armed with newfound knowledge and a determination to break the cyclical curse, Ethan sought allies among those untouched by the extraterrestrial deception. A clandestine group, aware of the town's paranormal undercurrents, rallied behind him. Together they hatched a daring plan to confront the cosmic horrors lurking within the hearts of Greenbrook's unsuspecting residents. As Ethan and his makeshift fellowship delved into ancient catacombs beneath the town, the malevolent force sensed the impending threat to its clandestine dominion. The very foundations of Greenbrook trembled as the cosmic entities unleashed spectral guardians and eldritch manifestations to thwart Ethan's quest. The climactic confrontation took place in the heart of the abyss, where the veil between worlds grew thin. A cosmic tempest raged as the extraterrestrial entities fought desperately to maintain their grip on Greenbrook. Ethan faced his family's doppelgangers, now distorted and grotesque, in a battle that transcended the boundaries of the natural and supernatural. With the power of ancient incantations and the unity of the awakened townsfolk, Ethan confronted the extraterrestrial entities. The very air crackled with ethereal energies as the cosmic beings, stripped of their borrowed humanity, recoiled in the face of truth and resilience. The pact that had ensnared Greenbrook for centuries unraveled as the town's defenders chanted words of liberation. As dawn broke over the horizon, the cosmic tempest subsided, leaving behind a town reborn. Greenbrook, freed from the shadows of the abyss, basked in the glow of a new day. Ethan, hailed as the reluctant hero, stood amidst the weary but triumphant townsfolk, knowing that the battle against the supernatural was not just his, but a shared victory for generations past and present.